This 3-act math task is called Take Flight. It covers a grade 4 math teak that involves measurement of intervals of time. Act 1. For Act 1, you will show your students this video. So after the video is over, you're going to ask your students what did they notice about the video, and you're going to have them talk about their table groups, talking about what they noticed, different things that they noticed. They can write these things down. Just give them time to talk about what did you notice. And then after this time is given, they're going to watch the video again. But this time the question they're going to be answering is, what do you wonder? So tell them to think about some questions they have based off of what they're seeing in the video. Okay, so after they watch the video a second time, and then you all discuss the different things that they wondered, you're going to reveal the question that's actually being asked to them. So the question for this 3-act task is, how long was the plane flight? So you're going to reveal this question to them, discuss the question, talk about if they have any guesses. Can they guess how long it was? And then we will move on to what information they need to know in order to answer this question. So the two pieces of information that they need to know are, what time did the plane take off and what time did the plane land. So you're going to give them these two pieces of information so that they can solve the problem. So what time did the plane take off? It took off at 7:15 a.m. What time did the plane land? We're not going to give them this answer, but we're going to give them enough information so that they can figure out the answer. So what time did the plane land? We're going to tell them the plane was scheduled to land at 10 p.m., but it was delayed half an hour, so they have to figure out what time it actually landed. At this point, we're going to move into Act 2 of the 3-act task. So, in Act 2, they're going to be solving the problem. You're going to provide just enough information for them to answer the wonderings. And our wondering is, how long was the plane flight? So we've already provided this information. The plane took off at 7:15 a.m. and the plane was scheduled to land at 10 p.m., but it was delayed a half an hour. So using this information, During Act 2, the students in groups are going to attempt to solve how long the plane flight was. Once enough time has been given for them to solve the problem, all of the groups have an answer, we will move on to Act 3. Act 3 follows through by modeling a strategy and providing confirmation of the solution. So we're going to model a strategy for solving this problem. So the teacher would review the information that we already know. We know the plane took off at 7:15 a.m. and we know it was supposed to land at 10 p.m. but was delayed half an hour. So this means that it was delayed 30 minutes, meaning it actually landed at 10:30 p.m. So we know the flight time was from 7:15 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. So now we can go in and model a strategy for solving this problem. So the strategy that I would model would be this strategy. So I would figure out the elapsed time from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And in order to find that out, I would use the strategy that is shown on this notebook paper. So I would list out each hour from 7 to 10 p.m. and I would bunny hop to count how many hours it takes to get from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And you can see that I found out that from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. it takes 15 hours. Now we still have some minutes left over because we didn't leave at 7 a.m. and we didn't arrive at 10. We left at 7:15 and arrived at 10:30. So from 7:15 we've got 15 minutes we need to add in, and from 10:30 we've got 30 minutes we need to add in. So if you add those 2 minutes together, so 30 minutes plus 15 minutes, you're going to get 45 minutes. So we need to add 45 minutes to those 15 hours to get a final answer of the flight time was 15 hours and 45 minutes. So final answer is 15 hours and 45 minutes of total flight time. Now, not every group may have solved the problem using that exact strategy. So at this point, you're going to ask the students if they use that strategy to get the answer or if they use another strategy. Certain groups may have worked the problem in a different way and got the same answer, so you would ask those groups to share how they did it, and you would just discuss that. But the final answer to this 3-act task is a total flight time of 15 hours and 45 minutes.